smackaroos, and welcome back to Unhinged with Ian and M.
I hate that you smack your lips every time you go to talk. You're like fucking before you start speaking.
I have never noticed me doing
It's
that.
super gross. I don't like mouth noises though. They're very noticeable. Have you ever heard somebody that, like, chews way too like? There's people that chew with their mouth open, like you.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're one of those people. But then there's the people that chew obnoxiously loud.
Oh,
like a fucking horse.
have you ever seen like those girls that try to be sexy with her gum?
No.
Or I have always seen that.
Disgusting.
That doesn't sound sexy at all.
No, straight up. I remember I was in Pittsburgh this one time, living my best life, and this like mother and daughter, it was like during COVID because I was shopping, of course.
Mm-hmm.
This mother and daughter show up to like the Starbucks, and they're like just both chewing their fucking. I chew my gum like a cow. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely chew like a cow. But they are obnoxiously, the gum's like fucking falling out of their fucking mouth, going. And then they're like, well, this is like being at the bar. We'll take a shot of espresso. And I was like, I'd rather actually be at the bar as opposed to, ordering a drink at Starbucks.
Imagine being such an alcoholic that you think of taking a shot of espresso as being at the bar. You're like, oh my God, it's so close.
I'm going to start doing that.
I hate white girls.
Honestly,
White girls are the worst. You included.
Touche. I personally do not blame you.
Yeah.
So
What's
McConnell, have you put any more thought into being bald? Like shaving
Every
your
day.
head?
Every day I wake up and look in the mirror. I'm like, I should
Well.
just shave it off.
Is the camera on me? Fucking join the party, bud.
Wow, you look
Yeah.
like a dildo.
No, I think he looks good.
Put a razor to it today.
Today you bicked it today, freshly bicked. Wow, like a baby's butt.
It's smooth.
Do you
feel it? Feel
What?
it.
I don't want to feel it.
It's soft.
Yeah, I don't like
Cool.
it. I don't like a super soft bald head. It's a little stubble feels better, I think.
I get
Little
weird.
Velcro going on. Because if it's just like baby smooth, it's like sticky almost.
No, but I like that. I like a smooth one. My friend like started letting like his grow out, and he took off his hat the one day. I was like, dude, you gotta fucking shave that shit. Like, it's looking a little bad.
You know old dudes, like when they just naturally got that glow up top, but then it's like crusty because they're old, so they have like scabs all over it and shit. It feels real weird.
Oh yeah, they be scabby.
Yeah, my
That ain't
dad's
nothing.
head is scabby. And he's got
Ugh.
like one hair that refuses to die, sticking straight out the top.
Why doesn't he just like plug it or shave it?
He can't see the top of his head.
I don't know. That's like those one guys, kind of similar to like what you're doing, and just keep like one strand of hair across because they're like, oh no, I still got, and they still style it. The one day, Ian texted me. He's like,
You sounded like a monkey.
oh, I'm about to roast you motherfucker, so try me.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I gotta get a haircut. I was like, what hair?
Yeah, I don't really have haircuts anymore. They just kind of shape up what's left.
So my question is they charge you full price though?
Yeah, but I don't really get my haircut for a haircut. I judge my barbers off of how well they trim my beard.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you went
I don't trim my own beard.
I thought you went to a female.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a barber. No,
Yeah, she only cuts dude hair.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I know.
Hey, you'll never believe this. I can do a killer fade.
You're right, I don't believe it.
No.
I very much do not.
Okay, I can do one. I can like do a killer fade, but I can also accidentally. This is a true story. He deserved it now. Accidentally like twitch, and I definitely shaved up the back of his head. And he wasn't mad. He was like, because his hair grew so quick, and he had like full luscious hair.
Must be nice.
Yeah, he was older than you also. And I twitched, and I just got the back of his head, and it's fine. It's fine.
Well, I mean, unless you went clear over the top, like if
no.
you just went up a little bit, like just make the fade a little higher.
Yeah.
Fades are nice because it's hard to fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Unless you fully reverse mohawk him.
Honestly, so this man, when I met him, he had like the little like Johnny Strong like hair.
Johnny Strong.
Isn't that like the
Johnny
guy?
Bravo?
That's what I meant.
Johnny Strong. This sounds like a porn star.
Johnny Strong. I think like this little like floopy haircut.
Quaff.
And then I like made him grow out like a man bun sort of situation. 'Cause
Ew.
I was like, oh no, he looked damn good with
Do
it.
you
I
like
will
a
say
man
that.
bun?
Huh?
You like a man bun?
I liked it. I fucking loved it. It was a vibe.
I don't think so.
I thought it was a
I
vibe
think it
for
was
sure.
super gross. I hated it. I hated the whole era of the man bun.
Really? I still like it. Like, I like a little man, like, ponytail. Like, I like it. I don't know what it is. Listen, do we even know what my type is? No, because one day I like guys that are all, like, tatted up. Like, the next thing you know, I want me a cowboy. The next thing you know, I want me someone with, like, long hair. Okay, but anyways, if you got a neck tattoo, that's my weakness. It don't matter fucking anything else.
I mean,
like,
if a guy has a neck tattoo, I get hard.
yeah, like...
Not. Let me rephrase that. Not a neck tattoo. Like, on the side, nobody gives a fuck. Right on the throat.
Oh, yeah, I love that. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for neck tattoos and, like, hand tattoos because I want, it's like a decoration for when you're choking me out sort of situation.
But you're not going to see it. It's going to be under your neck.
I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm just
Weird.
like, yes.
Weird.
No, I love it.
I tried to get a hand tattoo, but then they told me that they wouldn't do it until I was fully covered.
Why?
I don't know. She was like, because it'll prevent you from getting a job, maybe, so I'm not going to do that. And I was like, you're a porn star. You should just do it.
Oh, was she actually a porn star?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can look her up on the hub. Sierra Cure.
Oh my goodness, that's similar to my legal last name.
Fucking covered in tattoos.
Oh, I love that.
She has, like, the back of the thigh. One thigh says little, other thigh says whore.
Okay.
With little fucking bows above them. I was like,
I like-
what the fuck?
Okay, I'm here for that. I do want a tattoo on my butt that says daddy.
Why on your butt?
I think it's just a vibe. Because I have daddy issues, so where else am I
So
going to
it's
get it?
for somebody else. It's not for you.
Well, listen, when you're bending me over, don't you want to just see daddy on my ass?
No. Not even a little bit. No. Oh my God. Have you seen those people get like the flowers around their butthole?
Honestly, no.
You've never seen that? It
No.
looks terrible. It's like a little fucking brown eye
Wait.
with a sunflower around it. Gross. Yeah, they get their butt.
On your butthole?
On your butthole.
So
Betwixt the cheeks. Spread them, ink it up.
honestly, no. I've never seen that. I've never seen
I've never seen it in real life.
No, like I never even like knew about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you feel about like nipple tattoos? Like a
I don't like them.
I'm not. No, because
It makes your nipple look weird.
like I
Like
get
tattoos around your nipple or
like
on it?
on the areola, like tattoo around it.
I don't think I could take a needle to my nipple. That's a sensitive area.
Really? I feel like I don't have sensitive nipples because like I've had people bite my nipples and I'm like, the fuck? It's not like an ow. It's just like, why? Why are you
so it
putting my
doesn't-
nipple in your mouth? I'll put your nipple in my mouth, but I'm not letting you put my nipple in your mouth. That just seems very submissive.
Okay, is that like so? Would you eat someone's ass, but they can't eat your ass?
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably let somebody eat my ass if
I think you
if
should
it got
try
to
it.
that point. I wouldn't do it now. It's way too hairy. I don't.
Are we
I'm-
at 69 subscribers,
No,
motherfuckers?
we lost some. We went from 50 something to 42.
I'll give us a quick sub count.
Let's see it. Let's see what we're at.
We are at, let it load up, 47.
All right, so we're only at 47 subscribers.
Like it was like 42 or something. Is it 47?
It's 47.
47. Yeah.
Our TikTok, we have like 50 something though.
Yeah, TikTok's doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing very well on TikTok.
Even the YouTube. I mean, we have what 200 views ish on the first couple, and we're only 4 videos in, so that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Speaking of buttholes, have you ever thought about that if you're in a relationship with somebody long enough that they've seen your butthole more than you have?
I mean, considering I used to shave my ex's asshole for him, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just that good of a wife. What can I say?
You see
Why
that?
wouldn't I do that?
Because it's just a very compromising position. I see. My issue is I wouldn't let somebody else shave my butthole. Wax it, sure, because you're not gonna peel my butthole off with wax, but you can cut that bitch open with a razor. I don't
Why the hell did he
want an
trust me?
episiotomy.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I just found out what that is.
Off of Reddit.
No. I don't
Where's-
remember where I found out what it is, but I was like, what the fuck is an episiotomy? Because I was getting that mixed up with where they stick the needle in your back, epidural. And I was like, which one's which? And then I found out that they just cut your taint. And I was like, oh, so you got one shoot for all waste now.
Interesting. So why would someone like? Why is that a thing?
Because the baby's too big. It won't fit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a pregnancy thing.
You would think I would know this.
Yeah. Well, how big was it? Like a 14-pound baby?
No, my baby. No, I had a tiny baby. He was only like 4 pounds. I was very,
if you have
very
like
grateful.
a big baby, they gotta just slice you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Coochie to taint.
Oh yeah, or like people tear like all the way to their assholes. And like, so here's the thing: I was like weirded out because I didn't tear because I didn't need stitches or anything. And then people were like, "No, that's a good thing." I was like, "No, I didn't. Like, I was supposed to get stitches and they never gave it to me. No, I didn't. I guess I was like, I'm good.
Yeah,
like,
not everybody
the coochie
tears.
is great now."
I feel like that's just a coochie thing. Like some of them are just smaller, so they just fucking rip when you got a baby with a big ass fucking head.
Okay, back it up.
What?
Some coochies are smaller.
Yeah.
I just said I didn't rip, so what the fuck are you trying to say? Gaping hole over here?
I don't know shit about your coochie. It might be wide.
Yo, this topic's getting a little fucking unhinged.
Did you know that there's a fucking like a cream you can put on your vagina to make it tighter during sex?
Yes.
How the fuck does that shit work?
Yo, I don't know, but who wants to have sex with me so we can try this out? I'm kidding.
Ew, nobody.
I know. That's all the DMs I get. I was just scrolling through one when I was drunk the other night. And I'm just like, I give this man props. And he's just like, I want you so bad. Oh, sexy. I want you. I want to fuck you. I'm over here like, oh, you nailed it. How could I ever say no? How could I say no to this?
He really put the work in just repeating himself.
No, he really did. After every single story, I can count on this man to slide up and say something.
Is it always just like sexy or I want to fuck you?
Yeah, I want you so bad. And then I get the occasional baby.
That's weird. I don't understand why people aren't more creative with their pickup lines. Because the creative ones work better.
Actually, I had this guy.
Unless they're weird.
Actually, that's the thing. Like I will answer back to like people that like I'm friends with. But then there's some people that I am friends with that like I just fucking forget because I'm so fucking busy. But there was this one guy, he knew I lived like far away from like, he knew the general area that I lived. And they texted me. He's like, do you live here or here? And then he's like, I was going to send you a picture from my location and be like, baby, I'm so close to you, but like still so far away. I was like, that's smooth. And he's like, well, with you, it can't just be smooth. It's got to be just right. I was like, yes, like that. Like this is one smooth talking motherfucker. Like I always try to answer back to him. Like when I see him out, he's a fucking hoot. We're both loud, obnoxious, like fucking blast. You should see us at a strip club together.
Yeah. Extroverts are always better at flirting with people.
What's my problem?
Autism? I found one pickup line that worked only over the phone, like in message form, and I never strayed from it. Just fucking hammer that bitch out to everyone.
To everyone. Do you just set?
And it works 78% of the time.
Let's hear it.
Well, you got to incorporate the emojis. It's a knife and a fork emoji. You send knife, fork, and then you say, I have all these knives and forks, but all I want is a little spoon.
Okay.
Works most of the time.
I like that.
Bitches are basic.
I mean, probably wouldn't get me.
No. I wouldn't. See, if there were a girl like you, I wouldn't use that. I would be a lot more direct. You've just got that vibe about you that you want direct, but not like sexy. That's too direct.
Yeah.
You need to put a little effort in, but
absolutely. You know what pisses me off when it comes to like these guys trying to like holler at me? When they try to use like my business or something as like, oh yeah, I run a business also, and they like make t-shirts with their cricket. Like I'm not talking shit, but like all the power to you. And then they go, yeah, maybe we can meet up sometime and talk business. So here's one way to like fully impress me. If you are aware, I own a boutique, I have a blog, and you have actually taken the time to read my blog. If you are able to vibe with me on a level that like of what I talk about in my blog, then yes, I would love to be your friend. I would love to get to know you. Like I respect that because you have taken the time to
get to know you.
You have taken the time to focus on something that's so important to me.
You're like, I don't want you to be shallow. I want you to take the time to get to know me. Yeah, that's what everybody wants. The fuck?
No, but I remember
I almost peed myself just now.
Why?
Because I chugged that Monster, and now I got some bladder issues going on.
Speak about bladder.
Take a pit right now?
Yeah.
On the couch that I broke? Can't fuck it up anymore.
What the hell?
It's not my couch.
That's coming out of Ian's pay. He's like, bitch, we don't fucking get paid.
Hey. The fuck?
That's coming out of Ian's future net worth.
My future net worth. That's probably also going to be 0. My net worth is in the negative.
Oh, story of my life.
Yeah, because it's just all debt.
Oh, yes. Yeah, same.
That's the worst. You know, if you have like good credit and then you pay something off, your credit goes down.
Mm-hmm. Like a
well,
car
if you pay
payment.
off completely, yeah.
Yeah, that's
You gotta
stupid
pay
as
it
fuck.
off and-
Yeah, because you have to have the open line of credit.
Yeah, my dad was so pissed because he had like an 800 something credit score, and then he paid off his house and it dropped down to below 800, and he was like,
Fuck.
"What the fuck happened?"
Oh, yeah, that is rough. When you're, yeah, ugh. Isn't that shit? Yeah, because when I sold my truck, I completely paid off the truck, and I was like, great, that's what I wanted.
When I rolled my car, the insurance company sent me a check, and my credit went up like 20 points. I was like, I mean, there was like $10,000 left on that, and it just got paid off like
That's
fucking
nice,
all
though.
at once. You would think it would go up more than 20 points.
I don't.
It's all a scam.
Yo, I don't understand Dalton. This shit's whack.
It is whack.
It's rough.
Sadly, we just
Wacky,
started.
wacky, whack.
We've only been doing it for like 6 years.
Yeah, we ain't doing a good job,
Only
though.
got 50 more to go.
Mm.
I'm not gonna make it that far.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Ian.
I'll be dead by 45.
I'm tall. Tall people don't live long. It's a fact.
That's true.
My heart's gonna give out
Left-handed
like
people
55
also don't.
if I'm lucky.
55. I think you might be selling yourself short.
Yeah.
Because you're tall.
Smooth.
Yeah, left-handed people die faster too. Normally 7 years earlier than a person that's right-handed.
Why?
Don't know.
I don't
Probably because they're
understand that.
inferior. They're just worse than us. They also have a higher percentage of chance of being gay.
It
Left-handed?
makes so much sense.
Yeah. That's what I tell every single person I meet that's left-handed.
Right.
I know a lot of left-handed people. I went most of my life knowing like one left-handed person. I worked at the jail and met like 6.
You know what? Yeah.
I don't know why everybody there is left-handed.
Yeah. What the hell are you lefties doing working on a jail?
Beating up prisoners.
Beating up the inmates.
Speaking of the jail, I went in there after I shaved my face and my head, and they were like, "Edwards, when did you join the Aryan Brotherhood?"
You do kind of look like you could be a Nazi a little bit.
Oh.
If your hair was blonde, you'd be in.
Oh my.
I don't have any
goodness.
neck tattoos or anything. I mean,
You don't need them. You just need hate in your heart.
Oh my goodness.
I look like I could be a white supremacist.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
was
a
like-
little too pale.
You are really pale.
Yeah.
Okay, but at least we weren't. Okay, you can either be like, I'd rather be orange than pale, and these two guys have witnessed me being orange to my fullest extent.
like a carrot.
Yeah,
Like-
like to the point where if you touch something, you left prints.
Like, oh, no, like I was that orange. I'll have to listen. I'll post a picture. I'll send you a picture of me being that orange because I used to I was processing while I was working, and that's the great thing about like the jail. I was running around like a maniac. I was sweating also, so I got sweat everywhere, running down. I remember I took a sip of water and just like I missed my mouth. Fun fact about me: I can't drink out of something without a straw because I'm gonna spill it all over myself. I can't drink with something with a straw because I'm still gonna spill it all over myself.
I should get you sippy cups.
I probably do need one, to be honest.
I remember one time you put your face against the window when you were in Central, when you were fake baked out of your mind, and the face print stayed there for a long time. A long time.
Are you one of those people that put your forehead on the window?
I normally don't because listen, my face gets so fucking oily. Like it's about to be like I could fry a fucking egg on my face half the time. Cause it's just so fucking oily.
You need heat to cook an egg.
I hate you. Listen,
Can't cook an egg with nothing
I'm a
but
dime
oil.
plus 99. I'm nothing but heat, baby.
Gross. So, I was thinking about cucking recently. Do you think you could be a cuck, or would you have to be the one doing the cucking?
What the fuck is cucking?
You don't know what a cuck is?
I feel like I do, but right now I'm blanking out.
It's like when you let somebody else fuck your significant other and you watch.
Both.
You could do both?
Absolutely.
I couldn't do both.
No, like you can
I
fucking
could do it to some other fucking dude. Like, you sit over there and jerk off, idiot. I'm gonna bang your wife. But I couldn't sit there and let somebody bang my wife.
No.
I'd probably shoot myself.
I'm just not a jealous person. Like I kind of like I'm here for it.
I'm not really jealous either. But like, I'm not just gonna sit there and watch. A threesome is a little different because then you're at least involved. But you're just gonna sit there and watch.
A threesome's scary though, because what if your girlfriend or wife gets jealous?
Yeah, what if they moan? What if they moan just a little louder than they do with you? Fucking self-esteem hit.
So here's my thing when it comes to like threesomes. I'm all down for one, but I do not want to dick. Like I need another female. Like if two dicks are just too much for me. Like I'm just and that's coming from a female. Like that's just too much dick for me.
I feel like because then either one's just kind of hanging out there.
What am I gonna do? Start fucking
or
flicking
you're
it?
Getting fucking spit roasted. Like
you were on the
that's
risk
just
of
a
rubbing
lot.
balls together. Ew.
Have you seen like in porn when two dudes put like two dicks in one hole?
That's disgusting.
I have seen that. I mean, I'm kind of here for it because it seems a little rough. I mean, not personally.
I could not.
I do not personally want that for me, but like I like watching it. Like I'm so fucking down to watch it.
My main issue is the positioning, because then I'm gonna have some dude's crotch directly on my thigh, and I'm not sure I want that.
Okay, but in that moment, I don't think it matters.
It would matter to me.
Okay, so how do you feel about one in the butt and one in the coochie and like going pound town?
Still, you run the risk of rubbing balls.
Yeah, because like you're gonna think about it,
really
you're gonna
close.
be facing like woman in the middle, right? And then there's gonna be one dude facing this way, one dude facing this way, and your balls are just gonna be like slapping each other on the way by.
Good job, bud.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. There's just something about balls hitting my balls that I'd have an issue with. I don't think I'd have an issue with my dick touching another dick.
I would. I couldn't.
I mean, if it was
It's
like
just the thought of it. Like I don't.
if it was like what she wanted, if that's what she was there for, two dicks in one hole. I mean, I'm sure I could make it happen, but it's just the balls and like your buttholes are so close to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want my holes that close to another man's holes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you don't. But like some people like do.
Yeah, some people do. That's fine if that's what you're into. I personally just can't imagine my ass hair touching another man's ass hair.
I think your ass hair is an extreme
Extra long.
problem, and we need 69 subscribers. So Ian will wax.
Every time I hear the number 69, I smile a little bit.
Like,
And I don't like 69.
oh, I love 69. That's my favorite because listen, I want to be on someone's fucking face. They get in like the main hole, then they get in my ass also, and just fuck it up. I love that shit.
I think the people on TikTok are more excited about the asshole waxing than the people on YouTube. Do you see the comments?
No.
They're like here for
I
it.
don't look at comments. I honestly, after it's posted, I watch it once, maybe twice, and then I don't.
I was just going to do like a separate video of like us waxing your asshole, but we're going to have to do a short TikTok.
That's fine.
Oh, no, I absolutely agree.
I
When
think
this asshole waxing, because you know it's going to go down the minute we hit 69 subscribers.
Well, I mean, maybe not that day, but the next time we record.
No, like it's absolute. So 69 subscribers. Let's make it happen because Ian suffers with severe hairy assness.
Yeah, I've never shaved it, not even once.
Listen, I shaved my man's like ass. Like, am I just that good of a girlfriend?
I've just never requested it.
No, I didn't. I said, well, I definitely may have put my tongue down there. I was like,
See, then it affects you. I could see why you would want it shaved.
yeah. And then, yeah, absolutely. But listen, the time I did put my tongue down there, he did not wipe that well. I will say that.
That's tough.
That was tough. And I was like,
Yeah, getting a little dingleberry in your mouth.
I hear it's only nasty for a second. It's like
Exactly.
licking a battery
It was-
and then
It's
gone.
really not even like the taste. Because, like,
you just gotta get past the initial, like,
the idea that there's poop in your mouth.
not.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't taste. I don't want to say it tastes good, but it tastes better than, like, raw meat. But it's just the fact that you know there's a turd hanging out betwixt your teeth.
Okay, it depends how big the turd is. Because if it's
If somebody
like,
loafs in my throat, I'm gonna have a problem with it.
Like,
But
I
if it-
feel like I'd be open to try it if I knew she just showered.
Yeah.
Wait, so
that's what you shoot for?
I've never licked a butthole.
So
Not even on
are
accident?
you serious?
No, I've never.
You've
licked
never,
an
like-
asshole. No.
Been
Have you
eating
shoved-
coochie and just accidentally gone a little too far down,
But
and you didn't even know.
Oh wait, so my thing is I love when a guy will like grab your legs, flip them over your head, and just fucking
Yeah.
get it all.
That's
No,
how
get
you-
it all.
Oh, get it all.
Like flip your like legs over,
Yeah.
and then just everything. I'm like, I was
From-
like, you want to
from-
spit in my mouth
From
afterwards?
butthole to cooch.
Like just licking everything all over. I'm like, it's a fucking vibe. Otherwise than that, I like a good like 69 with like the fucking everything.
But what
like,
if they spread poo from your butthole to your coochie and you get an infection?
Okay, well that's the thing. I always make sure I'm like good before. I don't care if I would take like a slut bath of any
Did you say slut bath?
is it like a bird bath in jail?
What is a slut bath?
My ladies, you know.
Tell me. It's a podcast. Take a stab.
Is it like wet wipes?
Oh well, what wipes? You have like a coochie bag and you just fucking clean it up. Like I don't care if you have to like wet fucking paper towels in the bar.
Coochie bag.
Restaurant, get some fucking soap and clean it
Yeah, what's
up.
a coochie bag?
A coochie bag. Like you have everything to like freshen up the coochie.
Oh.
Douches.
You
are
have
weird.
like the feminine wipes, like the spray, all that good stuff, and just clean up before you have a dick appointment or a coochie appointment.
Or a coochie appointment. I feel like it'd be more important for a coochie appointment because guys don't care.
So
They
guys
really
don't
don't.
care if your coochie's nasty.
Nah, I mean, they might complain about it later, but
In
in
that
the moment,
moment,
they're gonna
they-
go for it. A girl might be like, "Ooh,
Ooh, can
Ooh.
you freshen up?
yeah, what's that crust? Get it out of here." You know, kind of like you can't tell me if you go to like suck a dude's dick and it just smells that you're not like, never mind.
Or is it like
No, I
licking the
still go
butthole?
for it.
Oh, you still go for it? You just hold your breath.
After a couple licks, it's good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if I just like don't think if I get past the initial like
Once you get past the smell, you got it licked. They say that about really bad smelling genitalia, and it's not true.
they say what?
Once you get past the smell, you got it licked. That's not true. The smell lingers. You know it's there the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I haven't had like
You just block it.
nasty tasting like recently.
Recently, yeah. Everybody's had one that they remember that it's just like
Oof.
they didn't shower for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever?
I can't right now.
Has there ever been? I know this is a thing I used to do when I was younger.
Tell me
I was
about it.
like, there might be a chance that I could possibly get a blowjob sometime in the next 4 to 5 days. So I would like cologne my cock and balls, like Axe body spray.
I feel like that would taste
You ever had
bad.
that? That's what I'm wondering.
Wait. You put it right on your dick.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just shower or wash your balls?
Well, yeah, you just got to make sure.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Like, you don't want to.
Like, so I know if I take a massive like shit in the morning,
Mhm.
and I already showered for the day, I'm going to do what I have to do. Get the loofah, get my body wash, spread open over that shower, and clean my coochie because there might be a possibility I'm gonna get dick.
Right.
So I'm gonna do that. Why the hell didn't you
No,
just do that? You just sprayed your fucking dick with cologne.
You do that too. But like you want to just give it that extra little just to make sure. Cuz like you know what I'm saying? You don't want to run the risk of it smelling bad, so you double down fucking
I can honestly say I've never put perfume on my coochie.
Well, I feel like it's different for a coochie than a dick.
Like, what am I gonna do? Spread everything?
I feel
Spread
like
the lips and just fucking spray up there?
I feel like that would burn a cooch.
Exactly.
Cuz like the aerosol.
So here's the thing. What if you just shaved your weenie and you have a cut? Like, that's my ex used to be bad at like cutting his dick, and then I'm over here. I put it in my mouth and I'm like, it tastes like blood. I
It's
just
a
have to
rough
get over it.
When you cut your dick and you have sex and the pussy juice burns, tough.
Have you ever gotten soap in your dick hole? It's the worst feeling ever.
Do you not wash your dick?
I don't think I've gotten soap in my dick hole.
It's bad. Try it. Jeremy, have you gotten soap in your dick hole?
Yeah, it was bad.
It fucking burns.
I can imagine. I mean, I've had stuff in my dick hole, but never soap.
You got,
What?
you got.
No.
You know what docking is?
I know what docking is. I don't got foreskin, dog. I got that fade on my cock.
And we're back. Some of us had responsibilities. Actually, my son, my mini-me, there's 2 of me. Can you believe it? Wanted to say goodnight to me.
He looks very little like you.
What?
He doesn't. If I saw your kid next to you, I'd be like, adopted. He doesn't look like you at all.
Ian, how much of my fucking couch do you have to fucking ruin today?
You are the one who sat your drink on the cushion.
Listen, Ian broke the fucking armrest on my couch, and now he just spilled this blue fucking drink everywhere.
I refuse to take responsibility for the spilled drink. It's been sitting there, and I've been wondering how long it was going to take for you to spill it.
Over there.
Because I've been drinking it like nonstop. I had it in my hand.
What is it? High C? Hawaiian Punch?
Hawaiian cocktail.
I was gonna say, I think I smell alcohol. now that it's spilled next to my ass, I think I smell alcohol.
Well, yeah, it's a fucking cocktail.
Where did the term cocktail come from? I
do not know.
Why is the word cock in it? Because cock didn't necessarily become like a term for penis until the late 1800s. Before it was just roosters, right? But the term cocktail, I feel like, has been around longer than them calling a penis a cock. So what does a rooster
tail.
What does a rooster have to do with alcoholic beverages?
I don't know.
These are the questions. What is the etymology of cocktail? You know, etymology.
That's an insanely big word. I don't fucking use shit that big.
It just
I
means
swear
the
a lot.
meaning of words.
Huh?
It just means the meaning of words
I don't fuck
and
with
where
that
they came
shit.
from.
I like to use fuck, shit, tits, bitch as adjectives because I feel like it just like makes me look smarter, makes me sound
It
smarter.
actually does the opposite. They claim that the more you swear, the less intelligent you are.
No, I think it's the
They
more you
say that
swear,
in
the more intelligent you are.
They say that that's in studies, though, and
Damn,
most
I'm
studies are a
fucking
lie.
I was like, we are fucking stupid.
It's every other word for me.
They also say that like the more filler words you use, like I say like all the time when I'm talking.
Or
it just yeah, they say those.
Yeah,
are
you
a sign
both
of
do.
lower intelligence.
I've noticed that while editing.
Yeah, I've noticed that while watching it. I say like all the time, like every.
I
other
tried to
sentence.
cut out as much as you're laughing. It's hard though.
Wait, me laughing?
No, like you'll be telling the story and then you'll be like, hold on.
Oh yeah,
And then like I tried to make it like flow, but
yeah. You really do take breaks. You get half of a sentence out, you're like, you lose your breath.
Because I'm just so fucking funny. Ian is over here talking like a female, like mostly females do that.
Yeah, well, I was raised almost exclusively by a woman. So.
Well, okay.
I feel like I have a lot of feminine qualities because I spent the first fucking 14 years of my life with pretty much only my mom.
I can say that.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people think I'm gay when they first meet me. Also because I'm clean, and apparently that means you're a homosexual. If you stay clean and take care of yourself.
Dude, the only thing I thought when I first met you was this man at least he's gotta be old. He ain't got no hair.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
when new people would start, that would be one of the questions I would ask them just because I like to know. I'd be like, how old do you think I am? They'd be like, 37. I was like, I'm 19.
I'm 19 actually.
Yeah.
No, because then I remember I found out, I don't know, someone told me how old you were. I was like, what? And then next thing you know, we're like best friends, and he's like, yeah. And this is just the extent of our friendship. Like, we seriously just roast each other, and now we break each other's couches, and...
No, you've never broken my couch.
Oh, it's coming, bud.
You never will. My couch is built like iron.
Built like iron, yeah. He
bought it for $100.
No, this couch was fucking expensive.
I'm just saying, if my couch can survive me, my girlfriend, and 3 dogs that all weigh, 2 of them weigh almost 100 pounds for $100, better than your $2,000
your couch is comfy as fuck. I don't know if it's because I'm high every time I go over there, but I feel like you just sink into it. It's like,
well, that was our old couch. Yeah, it was just old, so it was super worn in. Right, it was great for sleeping on. We have a new couch now. It's also very comfortable. That's because it has a bed that folds out from under it, so it's just got like 12 inches of squish.
Squish.
It has a bed that folds out. It's one of those fucking heavy ones. Yeah, have fun when you move.
I'll just burn it. I don't give a fuck about that couch. I'm really bad with moving because every time I move, I'm like, I'll just buy new shit.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm not going to take stuff with me.
Why would I actually move the stuff?
Yeah.
When
So
I could
did you
buy
just
all new
leave
stuff.
shit in your old apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Is it bad? I didn't know. When did you move out?
Of my old apartment?
No, when did you move out on your own?
Oh, the day I turned 18.
So you always had your own place. I swore you lived with your parents.
I lived with my first girlfriend. Not my first girlfriend.
You don't move in with people, guys.
Not my first girlfriend, but the first person I lived with. We were together for a while. I moved in with her, and then I moved out, and I got an apartment on my own, and then I got another apartment on my own because they sold that building, which sucked because it was cheap. It was like $500 a month, and everything was included except the electric. So I found another one that was super cheap, and then my mom died, and I was like, I'm gonna move back in with my dad, and then I didn't, and I moved in with my current girlfriend.
When did you move away from home, Emily?
Oh, well, that's my problem. The first time I got married, I moved to El Paso, Texas, and lived there for like a year. Moved back here and like this upstairs was like there was multiple bedrooms up here, and then I was looking for houses in like Treasure Lake. I'm not gonna lie, but I just couldn't find like what I wanted exactly. I had a decent budget, and I was just like not happy, and then we started remodeling up here. I found out I was pregnant, and I was like, oh shit, like all right, like we can make it do. We'll figure it out. And then I met my last husband who had a house. So honestly, I moved in with him after 2 weeks. So
Really?
Yeah, that was, and then no wonder we rushed getting married and everything like that. Everything was rushed. Like the guy I was dating throughout my pregnancy, we looked at houses together, which I'm kind of glad we never bought a house together. But he was the only person I actually thought about having something together with.
See, I don't have an issue with people moving in with somebody super early because you're not really going to know that person until you live with them.
Honestly, I probably should have gotten to know my husband a little bit more than what...
Well, I mean, before you got married, maybe, but I mean, just moving in with them.
No, because kids were involved. So, like, it was... we should have never have moved in that quick. Because if you think about it, here's what I feel like would be ideal when you meet someone. You need to become friends first. Because this is what I've always like done is like, oh, this person, great, I'm gonna date them, and then next thing you know, kids are involved and you're meeting each other's kids, and like I feel like I'm dating a fucking stranger.
I've never dated somebody with kids, so I've never had that issue.
No, but like I feel like I honestly rushed both of my marriages that I married two complete fucking strangers.
So.
I hate you.
Really?
I fucking hate you, this motherfucker.
I wonder who could have warned you. Could it have been me?
Okay, let's talk about this. I remember being on break screaming because we were fighting in like the break room, and Edwards is like, "You good? I heard you guys fighting." And I was like, "Yeah, we're fucking fine."
One of my favorite parts about him is like just the most intense situations. They're screaming and yelling and shit flying everywhere, and he's just like, "What's going on?
You good? Everything all right in here?"
Until he gets mad. Then all hell breaks loose.
You motherfucker!
But if he's not mad, he's just like,
Oh, what's going on? Calm, cool, collected.
"What's happening?"
Okay. And then there was one day some shit was said, and I may have opened up to Ian and like Tibbs about like, hey, like I know it's my fault. I need to get over it. And they're like, bitch, are you fucking stupid? You better not marry this man.
Mm-hmm.
I married him. Mm-hmm. It's so good.
And then what happened?
I'm going through a divorce.
Uh-huh. Weird. It's almost like you should listen to your friends when they give you advice. Nah, I can't say that because I would not listen to most of my friends when they give me advice.
Would you listen to me?
It depends on about what.
Marriage advice?
Nope. Not even a little
sorry,
bit.
I would not either.
My only marriage advice is don't do it. I clearly fucked up twice.
I've seen a lot of successful marriages, though.
I've never seen a successful marriage because this is what I've seen. Like, people either, like, rush into, like, the marriage then next thing you know, you have like kids and all this other shit, like, and then you don't want to leave, like, because you're stuck because of the kids or like and a certain amount of wealth. And I feel like it always hits around the age like 30. People start to like rush, like, oh my goodness, I need the family, I need like marriage now sort of situation. I just did it when I was fucking 18 and now I'm so far past like fucking marriage but here's my thing. I'm not anti-marriage. I'm anti-marriage for me because at this point in my life right now at this point in my life I'm living for myself. But I'm a firm believer, like, I would be willing to commit and, like, settle down with someone, but I would never get paper involved again.
Yeah, it's not that I'm against marriage. I just don't fully understand it. What is the difference other than you spent a little extra money?
It's so expensive. Like,
Yeah.
I'm running into that right now with
Like-
the girl I'm with. I've been with her for like 4.5 years. She's like, when are you going to put a ring on it? I'm like, we're not even financially stable.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you think we're going to afford a wedding?
Yeah, I mean,
Rings, like,
one plus is you get an
honeymoon.
extra dependent on your taxes, but other than that, like,
Like, I
there's
would do
no
it.
benefit. It's just a bad investment. And you get a fucking sweet piece of paper and you both have the same last name. I don't understand what the difference is if you just live with somebody.
You know, I honestly don't know why I married the last one. Actually, well, the first one, military, so, like, there's other things that come with the perks.
Mm-hmm.
The last
Extra
one,
money.
I was like, oh, I love him so much. Let's fucking get married. That's a great idea. I bought my ring. Paid for the wedding.
You bought your ring?
You knew I bought it.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I thought you knew I bought it. Yeah, I definitely paid.
I probably did know that, but that seems
Yeah, 'cause he was-
pretty whack.
Oh, well, I customized it, and because I had a sick ass fucking diamond.
So you bought your ring because it was hella expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hella expensive. Yeah, I'm over here like I could have had more of a savings to invest into.
He just pooped.
What happens when you eat fucking Mexican food?
I muted my mic for that, so that probably didn't come
To be
out.
fair, it's not just Mexican food. It's Taco Bell.
Okay, you know what? So I was a little tipsy at the one workplace I work at, but I'm not going to say their name because I don't think they want to be socialized with me at this point in my life.
Socialized. Associated?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
There it is.
They're hard. Anyways, so I turned to the boss and I was like, what happens when you eat Mexican food? Because I just got off the phone with my friend. Well, like, my friend and I were just talking, and he's like, let's go get Mexican food. I said, great, but I'm going to shit myself, so you have to make sure I make it home. And he's like, what? I was like, I love Tower Margaritas, but just know I'm going to explosively shit myself.
Yeah.
I said, there's not going to be only, like, some tiny, like, oh, she farted, that's cute. Like, no, she's going to fucking explode everywhere.
I've never heard a girl fart and be like, "Oh, that's cute." Fuck. Every time anybody farts, I'm just like, "Wow, gross."
You
there's
feel
like-
better.
Yeah, because there's little poo particles that come out every time you fart. So technically, every time you fart, you shit yourself a little bit. That's why it smells pretty gross. That's why men especially have the problem when you be farting a lot. You get that little brown stain, and you're like, "I didn't poop myself. How did that happen?" It's because all the little shit particles.
I fart all the time. I never have skid marks somehow.
Really?
I fart like fucking 20 times an hour.
What type
Like,
of panties
yeah,
do you
it's
wear?
bad. I'm getting a colonoscopy like this month. I'm getting a scope put up my ass because there's something wrong there.
You're such an old man. You're getting a colonoscopy
Yeah,
at
they're
27.
fucking shoving it in both ends, my throat and my asshole.
You're getting
At
spit
the same
roasted.
time?
Yeah. But they're gonna put me to sleep. Thankfully.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
You know, imagine how weird that would feel, feeling them dig around in your colon with a fucking little...
Oh my god.
Can you
That
imagine?
was the first thing I asked. I'm like, are you gonna put me under? Because if not, I'm not doing it. I'll fucking die
Can
first.
you imagine waking up in the middle of surgery?
That's my
I
fear.
have. So
What?
I got surgery on my nose when I broke my nose. And I was breathing through my nose, and I remember the doctor yelling at me, "Quit breathing through your nose!" Like, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I was watching this show, and I mean, it's just a TV show, but like the guy woke up while they were doing open heart surgery on him. Can you imagine how much that would freak you out? You just wake up and there's a dude digging around in your heart.
Oof.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
I never.
Crack open your ribs and everything.
Yeah.
Snap it.
Fuck.
So they have to do that.
You'd be in so much pain. Fentanyl me up, baby.
For fucking real. Yo, like if you would try and fucking give me fentanyl patches, I'm gonna get that shit on the own.
I've had fentanyl. It's pretty sick.
Really?
Yeah, I see why they do it.
For what?
Have you ever
When I
had
had surgery.
Dilaudid? That shit's fire.
Oh yeah.
When I had pancreatitis, they gave me that every 2 hours.
You have the oldest man diseases.
It almost killed me. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Really?
Yeah, I was playing soccer at the time, and I had like really bad stomach pains. My coach is like, just drink water, fucking run it off.
Yeah.
Drinking water and eating was the worst thing I could have done. I almost died.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks, getting fucking doped up on Dilaudid.
Yeah, when I got my appendix taken out, when I came out of surgery, she was like, "Are you in pain?" I was like, "Yeah," because I had a catheter, so like my dick hurt.
Yeah, my ding dong hurts.
Yeah, like I really didn't feel like the inside hurt yet because I was
Yeah.
still fucking drowsy, but I felt the abrasiveness of my cock from when they ripped the tube out of it. And I was like, "Yeah," and she just like squirted some stuff in my IV. I went back to sleep, and like a few minutes later, I woke up, same thing. And after the third time, I was like, "What is that?" And she's like, "Fentanyl." I was like, "That shit's
Fuck
nice. That shit
Nice.
is nice." I definitely should not dabble in opioids though, because that's the second time that I have severely enjoyed it. When I broke my
They're
tailbone.
addicting.
Oh yeah.
Like bad.
When I broke my tailbone, they gave me Percocet, and it took me about a week before I was taking twice as much as I was supposed to. It did not take long at all.
No. Oh fuck no. Like so that's the thing because of like some of the dumb shit I used to do back in the day. A lot of painkillers don't hit me. I mean, which sucks because when I'm in insane amount of pain and like I'm not asking for the painkillers, but like they start you out with something mild. I'm like, that shit's not gonna work for me. And that's the reality behind it because it's not gonna hit me.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it was a phone vibrating. I thought he
I
shit his
was
pants
like,
too.
yo, do y'all keep fucking shitting themselves? Breaking my fucking couch. I go out to get these motherfuckers Taco Bell because I ain't setting this shit up.
I would not trust you to set this
Are
shit
you
up.
serious?
He just pooped his pants.
So lucky. Guys, remind us to never buy Taco Bell for fucking dinner again.
I'd be shitting even if you didn't get Taco Bell.
Yeah,
Just
I don't know what it is, but I just get farty when I. Jesus Christ! You're
Oh, sweet baby
You're gonna
Jesus.
have a hole burn through that
For
chair.
fucking real. Oh my god. He's probably gonna have fucking skid marks by the time he's done now.
Either that or just a
never
hole
do.
blown through him.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I was gonna say, of course. Left me speechless.
You know what I hate about men's underwear?
Let's talk about men's underwear. I'll
Let's
tell you
talk
about
about
mine.
men's underwear.
You know what I like? Going over to a men's house and just putting on his like I like being sexy and like getting naked and then putting on like his boxers and then like, you know, like a t-shirt and be like I think that's cute.
You think that's cute? The big T-shirt I get, but putting on his underwear, that doesn't make sense to me.
No.
You're like, oh yeah, you were wearing a thong and I was into it, but then you put on my Hanes briefs. That's what really did it for me. No, I don't want the fuck. That's weird. Why are you putting on other people's underwear? I've never once considered putting on another person's underwear. One time I remember.
I'm fucking crying right now. Because I totally thought it was sexy.
Yeah, no, I can't
It's
imagine. Not to me. That's weird.
I thought because instead of being like, hey, do you have shorts? Like, okay, yeah, I'll just like
And hold on. So you put enough thought into it that you were like, maybe shorts. No. Undies. His balls and ass were in those.
not the ones he's wearing that day.
His balls and ass were still in him at one point.
Well, I'm trying to get his balls inside of me. I don't fucking know what to say.
Trying to get his balls inside you?
what?
Inside my fucking mouth, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Ball
fucking
fuck me,
crying
baby.
right
Like, what the
I've
fuck?
seen, that's a whole thing that I've seen on Reddit.
Porn?
Yeah.
Ball fucking? That's a thing?
Where you put your balls in them.
Are you
What?
serious?
Yeah.
Why
That'd
do I
be
need to look? I
painful.
need to look this up.
Yeah, it's not hard to look up.
Like, I feel like you'd have to fucking squeeze them together.
It looks painful because like a lot of the time it's not just your balls, it's your dick and your balls. So you got to squeeze your balls in like one at a time, and you can see them like it's like the pressure, and then it's just like.
Oh no!
I can't imagine that feels good.
No, God.
I mean, like getting fucking kicked in the nut, like just having someone come up and fucking squeeze them. No,
but to be fair, some people want people to just stomp on their balls.
That's weird.
Oh,
with
yeah.
like stilettos.
That's weird.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I get why people are into it. Not myself personally, but like some people just really like pain.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Cop down
die.
South that got fired because she did porn on the internet, like dressing up in like a latex suit and kicking guys in the nuts.
Oh, that's a whole fucking vibe. I would do that on her page.
I think there was some girl on like OnlyFans that was making millions of dollars a month strictly stomping on dudes' balls and kicking them in the balls and stuff.
Okay, I'm switching my OnlyFans content.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You gotta, if you want to make money, you gotta get into the kinks.
I just like I don't fucking have time. I ain't got time for that shit.
There's a whole kink about fucking a girl in clown makeup. Don't understand that.
What the hell? What's like your kink?
I would just say like BDSM.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's about all the further because there's some weird kinks out there. Not kink shaming.
Yeah, no.
They get strange though.
I like a
to
good
me
choking,
personally.
maybe.
Yeah.
A little tying up.
Yeah,
like
That's it.
a little tying up?
Yeah, a little.
All right.
Maybe
And
some handcuff use.
And how far are you gonna go with it?
Like tying up specifically.
Like how far would you take like that? Like
Take-
the whole like bondage sort of vibe.
No, as far as you need to. I'm not a big fan of like ball gags. That doesn't make sense to me. If something's going in your mouth, it's my dick. Not a ball with a strap on it. I like collars, like a collar and a leash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sort of stuff I can get into, but like that's just like basic
That is
BDSM stuff,
basic.
you know, with the fucking or like a flog or something, little whip action.
Little whip.
But nothing.
And I can't see you whipping. You'd be like,
I've seen like the extreme BDSM stuff where they get like these little spiky wheels
Oh,
and
I
they just spike a girl's clit with them and just roll it on there. I can't imagine.
I'm here for that. I'm so here for that.
Have you ever had it done?
No,
Then
but
how do
it's
you
just
know?
Yo,
I feel like that'd
trying.
be painful.
That fucking sounds fun.
Well, I guess it would depend on how sensitive
That's
your
funny. Like,
clitoris is.
I like when they're all like fucking like tied up, fucking hanging, like
Yeah.
fucking. I love that shit. Like they have those little like zapper like love that. I'll get down with like a ball gag, but only if you're like fucking me hard enough that like you like.
Yeah, ball gag. That doesn't seem very functional to me. Other than maybe she shuts the fuck up for once.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I don't
I've seen
understand
them.
ball gags or gimp masks.
What's that?
It's like the black leather, like with the.
I just like
yeah.
the vibe.
That doesn't make sense to me either.
I like it. I kind of like it because it's like mysterious.
I like to see her face when I'm fucking her.
I like to put a fucking pillow over their face when I'm fucking them.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
kidding. I'm so kidding.
Trying to kill them while they're inside you. How many people do you think? Okay, a lot of people have died while having sex, but
Yeah.
like, imagine being that other person.
And you kill
Where
someone.
just suddenly their dick goes soft and they stop breathing, and you're
Oh
like,
my
oh
God.
fuck.
Didn't that happen to a friend of yours?
Yeah, he killed a bitch with his dick. He's got a big dick.
What?
Can you
Big
please
dick.
tell this
Okay.
story?
I need to hear this.
So we were at his house, we were like partying or whatever, and he went upstairs with this girl, and he's not like a huge guy, he's about my size.
He's just hung like a
He's
motherfucker.
he's just hung like a donkey.
Yeah.
And he goes upstairs, and like we can hear them because I mean you get that much dick, you really got to get some fucking hip motion.
You gotta get the motion of the ocean, baby.
Yeah, so like he's going to town, and then all of a sudden it just stops, and we're like, fast. And he came down, he's like, guys, she's not breathing. And we're like, okay. And he's like, no, seriously, like there's something wrong. Like I don't feel a heartbeat or anything. And the one kid, we were in the military with him, and he was a medic, so he went up there and he was like, oh fuck, this bitch is actually like unresponsive.
Yeah.
And so they did like CPR or whatever. But yeah, big old dick, and he killed her. I don't know if she came too hard or like he punctured her cervix and just rearranged her lungs.
Wait,
I don't know.
So she didn't come through?
What?
She
Did she
didn't come
live?
back?
No, she came back.
Okay, because I was like, yo,
Yeah,
where's...
she went to the hospital though.
Oh,
But
God.
yeah, I don't understand how he did it, but his name's Larry. We called him Larry the Lady Killer still to this day.
Can I have Larry's number?
No, he's married.
Ah, damn!
Yeah, I know that's your type, but
Lady
fucking-
Killers, you got that right.
no, I meant married.
Daddy.
He just had a big stupid dick on him, so we assume that's what fucking stopped her heart.
Big stupid dick.
Yeah, it's always the ones with the big dicks that are dumb as fuck too.
Oh yeah, you ain't gotta know anything else, because that's the thing. Like, I know I have stayed with like certain guys because the dick was so good.
You know why? It's because guys with little dicks have to try harder.
No, you got fucked like a sewing machine if you got a teeny weeny. I just,
Sewing machine.
yeah, fuck you.
You're not a man, but I'm sure you've experienced this when you can't do certain positions just because there's not enough dick to do it.
Okay, true. I can't do that, and also like because I like to do like I think it's reverse cowgirl when I like flip around and like
Yeah.
yeah. Anyways, I like doing that, but like there has been some that they're like, oh, I just keep falling
There's
out.
just not enough dick there.
But I've also had it where like we're talking sex now. There was this one guy.
We always
Fuck
end
We've
up
been
me.
talking
talking
sex.
about sex like the whole time.
We always end up talking about sex. Do you not
We could
remember our
title
phone
this one
calls?
just
They
sex.
all
We
ended
always
up
talk-
being sex.
we just talk about sex. Anyways, I had this one guy. His dick was fucking curved up. So when you're like on top of him, hit the fucking G spot perfectly. But then it was also the problem.
My dick curves up. Is that weird?
No. Some guys' dicks like are normal.
Is it like up or was it like up?
No, it just had that. It had the perfect curve to it. It was like the perfect length and the perfect curve that just like fucking. Yeah. Anyways, if he watches this, he knows damn well who he is.
Yeah, and he's gonna be like, tore that shit up, dog.
Exactly.
He'll leave a comment.
Maybe he was the first person to ever tell me to go out there and strut my fucking shit. And you want to know what? That's exactly what this bitch does. She struts her fucking shit.
Is that a confidence builder?
Oh yeah.
I
He
imagine it would be.
He would seriously like I don't. It was like right after like a breakup, and he was like one of the first people I met that just hyped me up beyond belief. And then so we wonder why my ego's through the fucking roof. It's this man's fault. Because then it wasn't just him. Like I met so many people that like hyped me up, because I'm sure you guys noticed like when I worked there, I was fucking insecure as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can come off externally confident. Internally, I wasn't.
Yeah, I mean I think that's the thing most people do. They put on an act.
Yeah.
Because I really don't think there's that many people that are actually confident. I feel like they fake it a lot.
Yeah.
And they eventually just convince themselves that they're confident, even though it's all an act.
That's what I did.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, I was like, that's 100% what I did. Like, I had to fake it till I make it, because I knew what I wanted, and like I wanted the confidence. Like the minute I had to get so uncomfortable out of my comfort zone, because I always wore like with risky shit. But like the one time, I fully was like, I want to wear lingerie as a shirt. But I was like, that's ballsy being in that area that we were in. Like, no one fucking does that. I was like, I want to do it. Yo, I fucking did it in my small ass fucking town here in Elk County. I went out with possibly a former boss of mine.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Might have been a former boss of mine.
Former boss of mine. And I strutted my fucking shit in lingerie.
Yeah, I don't like lingerie.
Like in the bedroom?
I don't get it.
No, me
I
neither. I
don't
don't think
either.
it's cute.
I'd rather just
Like, I'm
fucking
not gonna
rip it
buy you
off.
lingerie for you to show up me to go, nice, take it off. The fuck? Just get naked.
No, exactly. No, I agree.
It doesn't
I
make
agree.
sense.
Same.
I agree. So I'll do lingerie. Like, I like lingerie for maybe like an outfit.
Yeah.
Like, I will wear it for like as a shirt, like, you know, to Lowe's. And
What an odd
Lowe's.
place.
I wore it out
If
to
you
like
had
Home
said
Depot.
the club, I'd have been like, yeah, sure, but Lowe's. I'm buying,
Yeah, go to
I'm buying
Tractor
lumber with my
Supply.
titties out. Yeah.
Give me a 2x4.
Imagine walking into Lowe's and lingerie and being like, "Where your toilet's at?"
Okay, listen. So the one time I did wear like a corset sort of situation, and like I didn't think anything was wrong with the outfit, but I went into Home Depot. I was just picking up paint. I can't tell you. I had 6 of the guys. Do you need help? I'm like, no. And then when I did need help because I had so many fucking gallons of paint, no, I'm not gonna help
You had already told everybody no, so they're like,
Exactly.
"Fuck this bitch."
Yeah, they're like, yo, no, she got it. Like, listen, if I was looking at anything else besides paint, maybe. But I knew what I needed. I needed white paint.
Yeah, that's not a real hard thing to find. Be
Yeah,
like,
like
"I need
even-
fucking white paint."
Even I can do it. I was like, but all these people came swarming up to me, and I posted on Snapchat. I was like, yo, I'm going Home Depot, and they did it. They're like, I think we should all take a bet to see how many people fucking come up to you and ask you if you need help.
Yeah, I mean that's like a proven thing with like waitresses and shit. That if they show a little more cleavage or whatever, or dress a little more provocatively, they
That's
get better
something we
tips.
could do as a
We've done that.
social experiment.
What?
Oh, pit me out.
No, like have you? Well, yeah, kind of. But have you go in normal clothes, like maybe fucking like pajama bottoms, a t-shirt, you know? See if-
Normal clothes.
So here's the
and
thing.
then have her go back into lingerie. They'd be like, "Ooh, you need help?"
Yeah,
No, so here's the
They've
thing.
done that on Mythbusters already.
they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did.
Fuck!
Yeah,
Fuck that.
Mythbusters is the best.
Douchebags.
But here's the thing.
That was my idea.
Well, no, they did it. They changed her breast size.
Oh,
Yeah, they went by the size of the titty. They went with like her natural tit, and then they were like stuffing it. And then the bigger they got, the bit more tips she got.
I like that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Anyways, so I was talking to my friend because I make it a goal no matter what I'm wearing. Like, I'm going to fucking turn heads the minute I walk into a room. Because I'm going to walk in like I own the place. And my friend, he's like, it doesn't matter if you're fucking done up in the shit that you normally wear or if you're wearing fucking leggings with like an oversized fucking hoodie. I was like, you still fucking turn heads. How do you do it? And I was like, walking like you own the place, motherfucker. That's all it takes.
That's also what it takes if you want to steal stuff.
No, honestly, if you walk in with enough confidence, like you can convince anyone of anything. Like
Yeah.
I'm just I fucking
I've stolen many things, and you just be confident. Like if you go into Walmart and you just walk out with something and act like you bought it, they'll believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't really.
A lot of the times, like, they don't check my receipt at all.
No.
Oh
I'm
no,
like,
I've never
"Do you-
had that.
Do you want to see it? Like, I want to prove to them that I bought it. It's like,
I don't because I'm giving myself the Walmart discount.
I don't mind it if I buy like a bunch of shit and they check my receipt. That doesn't bother me because like yeah, I could have something piled in there and whatever. But like if you go in and you buy one thing and they're like, show me that receipt. Like you really think I'm trying to steal a fucking 75-inch TV?
you'd be surprised how many people do.
Absolutely. Isn't it in California, I think, if you steal something from a business and it's less than $1,000, you can just get away with it?
Wait,
I was
what?
in New York for a while during
There-
COVID.
It's somewhere that like, because I freaked out as a small business owner because if someone comes into my store and steals $1,000 worth, like that hurts.
That was in New York.
Was it New York? I don't know like where it was at, but I remember hearing about it and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I wouldn't ethically be able to steal from a small business, but like a fucking franchise, absolutely.
Yeah, fuck Walmart.
Absolutely. I'm going to steal from you.
I think most states, if it's less than $50, it's not even a crime.
Really?
Yeah, they can't charge you with anything.
I see that. I can see that.
Yeah, it's only technically theft if it's over $50. I think.
Jeremy, when you got caught shoplifting, was it more than $50?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
What'd you steal? 47 rotisserie
How many
chickens.
dildos did you fucking steal?
They were Pokemon cards.
Pokemon
I'm not
cards.
joking.
Nerd
You got
alert.
banned from Walmart.
Loser!
For that shit.
You got banned from
I
Walmart?
got threatened.
Oh, I thought you actually got
What
banned.
was the deal with Walmart?
Yeah, just
Oh,
go to
yeah.
another Walmart.
Fucking $6 a pack. I'm not paying for that shit.
$6
For
is
10
too
cards?
much.
Fucking, that's great.
Or you can just do without fucking Pokemon cards.
Is
I'm selling
Pokemon
that
still a
soul.
thing?
Yeah,
I play Pokemon on my Switch.
nerds
It's
be out
fun.
here.
I watch porn on my phone, but whatever.
I also watch a lot of porn on my phone. Is it weird I think it's weird when people watch porn on like a laptop?
That's fucking.
I
Yeah,
used to
now
have to
that
watch
like
it.
phones are a thing, that is weird.
Yeah.
I used
Like,
to
it's
watch it on like my iPad because it's a bigger screen.
That's still
and, like,
mobile though.
Oh yeah.
There
Oh,
has
yeah.
been one or two times where my phone has died and I can't find my charger.
And you're desperate for a yank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna go on.
I mean, I
It's in
have.
my room anyway, so what the fuck does it matter?
Before I had a phone, I used to watch porn on my family computer. And I got caught, but since my mom loved me more than she loved my sister, I just blamed it on my sister, and I got away with it.
I got
And
caught.
I was like 10, so like I didn't know what to search for porn, so I was like sexy woman.
I got caught watching porn. I was like 12.
Yeah.
My grandma made me write like 1,000 sentences. Watching porn is evil like 1,000 times. It took me like 2 weeks.
My mom went to
Fucking
the
wanted to
grave not
die.
knowing that was me.
Well, sorry, Mom.
I think
He
I
loves you in pieces.
I think I think my dad very much knew everything that I did because he never brought it up, and I feel like if your parents know that it was you, they don't bring it up unless it's something like drugs.
So I don't know because I only ever had one parent. So like I want to know.
I have one parent now.
Oh.
I have none.
Oh.
That's technically not true.
Technically. He's incarcerated.
Well,
You know,
he can give great fatherly advice over those letters.
He can't. No. I talk to him on the phone every once in a while.
Yeah.
He's a very intelligent man. He's
a lot of people that go to prison for a long time are.
Yeah.
Like, I know.
Like, he got his doctorate. He's a pastor. Like, it's crazy. He's like a different person.
Yeah. Well, they have nothing but time to read and do all that. Like,
And, like,
some of the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever met when they come into jail leave actually somewhat intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my thing. Like, that's like a very, very hard situation also because it's like there's a lot of emotions involved. It's like the heat of the moment. Like, he obviously might not have been in his right mind in that moment. But that's like no excuse to like do it, but it's still like he's not dumb.
No.
Yeah, like so he could still be a great father. Like so it's hard. I don't know
My thing
how
is,
I don't
he
know
was
how
22 when it happened.
Ooh,
and
shit.
Brain's not even fully developed.
No.
I think of myself when I was 22, I could have done that same shit.
Absolutely.
But I had that in the back of my mind. I'm like, I don't want to be like my dad.
Yeah.
He didn't have that.
Yeah.
So,
Do you ever plan out people's deaths? Like how you would kill somebody?
yeah.
I do it all the time. Like, I have a plan.
I'm too much
on
of a bitch to do it, though.
Oh, I would do it.
I would do it.
I would get away with it too. I bet you I
I'm
could.
too scared to get in trouble.
I bet you.
Oh no, I would make myself fucking notorious if I did it.
I bet you I could get away with at least 3 murders. But if I really like buckled down and was like, I'm just gonna see how many I can do before I get caught,
Yeah.
I could probably get quite a few.
Hey, thanks for watching. So just going to pause real quick and put out a brief trigger warning. We do briefly talk about the topic of suicide. So just wanted to put out that trigger warning for anyone.
I could get quite a few.
I'm here for it. But you were also like
Jesus.
trained.
Well,
weren't you?
it really is. No body, no crime.
Fuck, you know where I
honest-
live.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not worried about getting arrested or going to jail because as soon as I know they're onto me, I'm just gonna blow my brains out.
No, I'm gonna make myself fucking famous if I ever did
Oh,
it.
I would too.
If you go
I
to
would, yeah.
prison or jail and you know you're never getting out, are you gonna kill yourself?
For sure.
Same.
I wouldn't even get sentenced.
I've had that thought too.
Yeah,
I'd
I'd be
fucking
dead
hang
before
myself.
I got sentenced. I'm telling you, I'd be dead before they arrested me. As soon as they were getting close, turning my wall into a pizza. Like, I think about suicide way too much, guys. It's not good.
I do, and I'm like beyond mentally unstable.
Yeah.
I just like
That's the problem with me is like, I think I say all the time that like, I'm going to kill myself and everybody's like, oh my God, that's so bad. And I'm like, but like, I'm probably
Let's
gonna
get
do it.
real.
I'm
Have
probably
you ever,
gonna do it.
Have you ever like been really close to killing yourself?
Yeah.
I've had a gun to my head.
Yeah. I've been there. Real fucking close.
I had, yeah. I don't like talking about this, but my daughter's mom, we were drinking one night and she told me that she didn't love me. And I thought my fucking life was over. So I went out to my car, took my gun, and yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about it too much.
Yeah,
and
I've been there.
I'm still here. Thank God.
That was my thing is because I don't really care about my life. It's everybody else. Like, you know, my little sister at the time, my mom was still alive. My dad, I'm like, I don't want to do that to them.
I thought of my daughter. I'm like, yeah, she won't even fucking remember me if I do this. And that's why I'm still here.
I feel like, I think that's a lot more common than people make it seem. I feel like a lot of people have gotten real close.
I was seconds away.
Yeah, one little twitch.
Yeah.
And I'd have been gone. Yeah.
Absolutely. I was like, we've definitely had these heart-to-hearts before because when I worked at Jefferson, I was struggling so bad with postpartum, insanely bad with postpartum, and then like another pregnancy hit, and it was just like I was not mentally okay. I will honestly say I'm still like not mentally okay to this day, but like I'm mentally stronger than what I was, so that's the only thing I care about.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like in the same mindset that I was. But oh yeah. Whole different person like within the past year. I fully am well aware of that. But like the past like 3 years, complete like unrecognizable.
But yeah, speaking of murder.
Honestly, if I murdered someone, I'm making it fucking notorious and Jodi Ayers shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like that is what I would do.
So we never came out and said it, but my father murdered my mom when I was young, and
yeah, at least you were young though.
I was 6.
It would be so much
Jeremy,
worse.
how old were you? Jeremy's my brother, by the way, the camera guy. How old were you? You
Almost
were
3.
Yeah.
And our sister wasn't even a year old. I'm the only one that remembers a lot of it. It's
Do you
rough.
talk to your father?
Oh hell no! I'm the only one that's never speak to him.
Okay, because I was just curious, because it makes sense because you would slightly remember him, so I just wasn't sure like how it all played out.
Talk to him. I don't have the heart to.
Yeah, I feel
No.
like if you
I understand that. It took me fucking years.
Yeah.
I think I'll be like, I won't even go to his funeral.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I was like, and that's the thing. Both of you guys, like,
People
everyone
handle
handles it
that shit
differently.
different.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah. And I wouldn't know what I would do. I definitely wouldn't know what to do in your fucking shoes. I just know how I personally take yours. I take your situation personal.
Yeah, that one I really not a fan of. But at the same time, the whole age thing, when it was going on, he was 12 until he was 19. So he was also a child.
Oh yeah. I guess I didn't know that to the full extent. Also,
Yeah.
You're also like, oh yeah. You're
And then he went to prison when he was 19 and he got out when he was 36.
yeah, but he went back in, but not for the same.
Not
thing.
for the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, when he got out, you got to think his whole adult life has been spent in jail. And yeah,
So here's the thing. It's spent in jail with those charges.
Yeah.
So he's probably more fucked up than what he was when he was younger.
Yeah.
And I'm brutally honest, but I can't imagine how like he's being treated also. Like it's just those are very two like serious cases.
And you know as well as I do, when they show up at jail, they do paperwork checks. They know why the fuck you're in there.
Absolutely.
They call home. They're like, hey, look this person up.
Yeah,
They
or-
know.
You got
And if
fucking-
they find out you're a child molester or anything like that, you're in for a rough fucking time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you're a chet or fucking
Even
like
from the-
domestic violence.
Even
Like you're
from the
getting fucked up.
COs. The
Oh, yeah.
COs even treat them differently too.
I 100% told someone, and this is probably why I'll never get a job in corrections. I told someone with 180 charges of something that may have bothered me a little too much to chew his milk because it was a little chunky.
I booked a guy in once that had fucking rape charges on a child. And when I took him to the block, I went immediately to the biggest guy on the block. And I was like, hey, we got a Chet downstairs, guys.
Yo, we got a Chet in the block. But then that's also the hard thing because some people, we've watched people like be accused of it and either they got a really good fucking lawyer, which bugs me so much because I know.
I think we're all thinking of the same fucking person too.
Bro, walked with like 6 months of
Last
probation.
name starts with R.
Oh yeah, that one pissed me
you were
off.
there for
yeah,
that?
that one
That
fucking
infuriated
That
me.
one pissed me the fuck off, and this motherfucker's down in the kitchen singing his best life, and I'm over here like, yo,
He did
any of y'all.
6 months for that shit.
I'm like, like, do any of y'all want to get a life sentence by taking this man out?
Yeah.
Like, I won't even, this is as shitty as it is because it shows, like, his previous work. I won't eat at that restaurant.
Oh, I've never been there.
Yeah,
He's
like, I
like
wouldn't.
their head chef there.
Yeah.
And the guy that owns bought him the lawyer to get him out.
He got a damn good lawyer. But
Yeah.
no, but I'm saying, but there are guys, there was another one. It wasn't him, but there was another one before him who the charges came up, like he got out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I don't know what it was, but then it's also the situation because we had motherfuckers where like a divorce goes down and the next thing you know, the wife's like, well, then it's like what, rape by compulsion? Yeah. I was like,
Forcible compulsion.
yeah, yep. I was like, so it's like, and then I feel bad for those people that like, I don't feel bad because you should know, but like you just freshly turned 18. She's 16, 17. A breakup goes down. Next thing you know, you have a statutory rape charge and you're going upstate and then you're stuck in the fucking system because that's the only thing you fucking know.
You have to register for the rest of your fucking life.
Absolutely.
Not
like,
anymore.
oh, really?
Not anymore. It's not for the rest of your life. It's just for as long as your sentence would be. In Pennsylvania, they filed a class action suit.
That's bullshit.
Okay, but that's kind of nice.
It depends
it
on the
depends,
situation.
depends.
It depends.
Because, so here's my situation. I was like, I'm sure you guys know. I lied for a man. I said it was Sagittary. I said, no, I wanted it because I was so fucked up. I was like, no, he loves me. Why wouldn't he love me? And I was like, this motherfucker's over 20 and I'm 13. I was like, no, bitch. Like, you just fucking lied for a man.
Yeah.
I was like, so that's like fucked up in that instance. But if it's like but that's the thing. You need a full blown investigation. If they're like a breakup, like 16 just turned 18, like,
Yeah, and then I feel bad for the ones in that situation where they just turned 18 and they go through a breakup or whatever, and like the parents knew.
Yeah.
And then that guy trusted the girl and trusted the parents, and then they flipped on him as soon as it
Yep.
went wrong. Those ones I feel bad for.
absolutely.
Those
And
are very rare though. They are not as common as you would think. Most of the time,
I can think of two off the bat.
yeah, I can think of one.
I can think of two right off the bat, and I'm like, yeah, and that's shitty. That's rough.
Because you got set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got set up and you got people being offended. And next thing you know, it's like, oh, well, he's a piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, so I occasionally get into moods and I may talk bad about like some of my exes. And I hate that because I always try to say what I did bad also. And I always try to be like, because I'm forever grateful for all the lessons anyone in my life has taught me. But it's also one of those things like, if I'm going to talk bad about someone, I'm going to talk bad about myself because I wasn't perfect either.
Yeah, nobody is.
No. But like breakups and when you're in high school, that person's
That's
a fucking
rare,
piece
though.
of shit.
That's rare
Yeah.
though. That
Yeah.
You bring up like your flaws too.
Oh, I
Like,
will fucking flaw myself out. I'm
Yeah,
fucking.
Most of the time they just trash the other person.
Yeah, most
he was
people
a
won't
piece
do
of
that.
shit.
Oh, no, I go.
I'm bad about that.
No, I will.
I'm-
That's like the other day when I brought up all my red flags. I fucking. I'm fucked up. I know I
Well,
am.
no, I don't have
That's
an
a
issue.
good quality though.
I don't have an issue talking about like the issues that I have. It's when something bad happens. I've always been really bad at like taking the blame for the things that I've done wrong. I'm getting better about it, but I was always one to jump straight to like, oh, they did this.
Well, that's the thing. So like, because I focus a lot on like mindset. So my thing is like I was in a very abusive relationship. It started out like I was in a vulnerable space. He was in a vulnerable space. Next thing you know, he becomes mentally abusive. I became mentally abusive back because I wanted to fuck him up like he fucked me up. And I own this up and down. I was fucked up postpartum. He weakened me and out. The only thing I could do was mentally fuck him up. Next thing you know, shit got physical. I threw hands also. I 100% threw hands also. But it's one of those things like he was way bigger that like it just took it too far. So once I couldn't throw down like I used to with him, and I knew like children started getting involved, not with like abuse, but like seeing things.
Yeah.
I knew I couldn't have that because like once I couldn't fight back, I was like, this is bad because it's only a matter of time. But I definitely mentally like fucked him up just as much as he fucked me up.
And if you think about your son, if he sees someone beating up on you, he's gonna think that's normal.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna
And
think
then
that
he's
that's
gonna
what you
start
do.
doing it.
And that was the
And
last
that
time.
scares me as a father.
Yeah, and that was the last time. That's what like kind of like tricked me into like, oh my goodness, Emily, this is fucked up. Because I'm like, there has been like one ex that like I just had my son. I knew I definitely swung at him first. I was like, him and I are civil now. Like we're actually meeting like here within like a week. Him and I are civil now, as civilly as we can be for both fucking each other up. But I will definitely admit, like, when you are in a toxic relationship, you become toxic. You will turn into a fucking monster. You will say shit that you don't fucking mean. And that's the thing. Then people from the outside, if they never experience toxic, they think you're both a fucking piece of shit.
Because you kind of both are. You've both developed into one.
Yeah, you both turned into like a monster. And it just becomes a rat race of like, how much can you fuck up that person? But here's the thing. If that's the only thing you know, it's addicting. Because I have admitted within this past week, I'm toxic because I miss the toxicity in my life.
Yeah, you're addicted to the to the feeling, the drama.
Yep, the adrenaline rush and like, oh, the toxicity. That right there is a huge toxic trait of mine right now because I'm fucking toxic. Yeah. And then so one of your bitch asses, I post, hey, I'm toxic. That's the only thing you read, and you go, I like toxic women. Like
bullshit.
Yo, read the whole fucking post. It's a little inspirational, motherfucker.
I really hate when people say things like that. Oh, like I like toxic women, or if a girl's like, oh, I like a dangerous man. You do until they're threatening you, which is going to happen.
Oh yeah. And we always joke about like, hey, I like a felon, I like a guy with like multiple PFAs. Like I don't actually like that, but like, and that's the thing. I liked a bad boy. I like the bad boy type, the ones rough around the edges. Like, oh, I could change you. No, you ain't fucking changing them. That's like a cheater. You ain't fucking changing a cheater. Once a cheater, always a fucking cheater. Like I own that up. Once a woman beater, always a fucking woman beater.
I don't agree with that. Once a cheater, always a cheater. I've cheated in my past, and it was because I didn't care about the person I was with. But I shouldn't have been in that relationship in the first place.
No, like with the person. Like if you cheated on that person, like people don't normally cheat on one person just once, and then like stop and break it off. Like I've cheated on exes in the past. Like I'll admit to that, but like my marriage is beyond loyal. Like my relationship in between, so fucking loyal. But like relationships back when I was 14, fuck yeah, I cheated.
I think everybody has.
Yeah.
But it depends on if you kind of like it or if you're like, if you feel kind of gross afterwards.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like like people that are in like committed relationships, and if they got away with cheating, they're gonna keep cheating. And some people just like the thrill of it.
See, no, I definitely got away with it, and I didn't like it.
Really?
I only did it with one girl. I did twice, 3 times, something like that. And yeah, I wasn't a fan.
So here's my question: would you excuse a drunk hookup or like more of an like emotional connection and like almost dating a second person? Which one would you excuse more?
A drunk hookup.
Yeah,
100%.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Absolutely. Because once it starts to get to the point where they're like just being a little bit more intimate than just like sloppy, like, yeah, let's fucking go, I'm horny.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I like if you
both suck.
Yeah, both suck.
Let's
but
just
like,
not do that.
I've done dumb shit when I'm drunk, and you're impaired. You're not thinking right. You're
Absolutely.
not. Your brain isn't working correctly. So yeah, it sucks, and yeah, I probably won't like it, and I might not stick around for it, but it's a lot better than this person has had like a second full relationship with this other person for months. Because then it's like, oh, you didn't give a fuck about me.
But that's also hard because because the way I I would never I'm going to break up with someone, but think about it as in the fact of like, you have built this whole life with someone and then you meet someone else. Now you're stuck in like a, what the fuck do you do?
Mm-hmm. See, I'm very big on once I know that I'm not happy with you, I leave. I have no problem.
No,
meeting
but then
people.
here's the thing. What if you have like kids involved or money involved? Because I know you don't for either one right now. So like I know that plays a huge factor for people, especially those people that rushed into marriages when they were young.
Not for me. I bought a bitch a house and I still left.
Why the fuck you buying bitches' houses?
I just let her have it. I just didn't want to deal with it, so I left. One day I was just like, yeah, I don't love you anymore. Next day, gone.
Take the house.
Yeah, no, I don't want it.
What would you like?
You can't build a relationship. I feel like if you're with someone and then you go and cheat with someone else and you have feelings for that person, that you're never gonna have trust because it was based off of being unfaithful.
Yeah, once I've
For that person, that new person.
Yeah, that new person, they're gonna know.
That's a good idea.
They're gonna know. You cheated
valid.
on this last girl.
I've said that before. I've said if they will cheat with you, they'll cheat on you.
Yes, 100%. You cannot build a relationship off of that.
Yeah, that.
At least I don't think you can.
No, if you were to cheat with somebody, I would not recommend getting into a relationship.
No.
It's not going to end well.
Hold on, someone's mom's
girls are
friend
gonna fucking throw it in
wants
your face.
my OnlyFans. I hear he's like, not bad in bed. So, I was like, send him my link.
That's all it takes is. Oh wait, no, for your link. Okay.
No, send him my link. He got my link.
Yeah.
Link. Oh, fuck no.
He's not bad in bed. He could spend money on me.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Really?
Wheel shit.
An hour 30.
Yo,
We're at an hour 30.
Yo, we better wrap this motherfucker on
I think
up.
this one has went very well.
Yeah, I gotta pee again.
Yeah, yo, he's got to take a leak. This cup's empty because someone spilled all over my couch.
Bitch, there's literally like nothing there.
Literally. Today's episode has cost me a broken couch.
That you're never on.
I used to fuck on this thing.
Gross.
I don't get laid no more.
How much cum am I sitting on?
We're not going to talk about where the cum goes. And thank you for watching or listening to Unhinged with Ian and M. It's a little raunchy. It's a little unhinged, but you'll love it. Unless you don't, then you probably shouldn't watch this.
If you were a rapper, your name would be Lil Raunchy.
Love it. Just call me a little raunchy.